So, hi everyone, my name is Twisha Vibhu Malige and I studied at Diksha main campus. So, first of all, in my JEE mains, I got a percentile of 99.70 in my second May attempt, and in my JEE advanced, I got a rank of 4365, with which I got a seat at IIT Bombay Mechanical. And coming to KCET, I got a rank of 87, state rank of 87. Comet K, I got a state rank of 80. And ISER's exam, which is IAT, I got a rank of 178. And apart from that, I got 486 out of 720 in NEET. So yeah, that's all. So there were a couple of things that I felt that I did differently that many of my peers didn't do. So the first thing is the revision. When it comes to revision, I had this system of making summary sheets for each chapter, wherein you have like a 30-page, 40-page chapter. I would summarize it in maybe 3 or 4 pages max. So that way for each chapter, you will have 3 or 4 pages, and by the end of your preparation, you will have a go-to study material that you can revise before any exam. And the thing with many of these exams is portions are almost the same. There are a few topics that you have to learn separately, but when you have most of the portions to be the same, then in that case, your revision becomes really easy. So summary sheets was one game changer for me. And one more thing that helped me was throughout my 2 years, I didn't have Instagram. I still don't have Instagram, and the only social media that I was on was WhatsApp. So in terms of distractions, my distractions were very few. Even my parents we would go out, we would eat and have fun and all that. But I tried to keep myself away from distractions. So that is one thing that a lot of my friends didn't do. And one more thing that helped me personally is doing long study hours with breaks in between. So I would study for almost 6 to 8 hours, but in that 6 to 8 hours, I would take breaks after almost every 1 hour, 1.5 hours. So that way I won't get burnt out and I'll be able to cover the syllabus whenever I can. So, and one more last thing which really helped me, which my parents also tell me from day one, is sincere everyday efforts. Even if you're feeling tired, get up, do something, at least get something done for that day, so you don't feel like you've wasted the day completely. And I know a lot of people think that, okay, we'll relax today, we'll do it full properly from tomorrow, we'll study 10 hours a day. Don't do that. Split it and just try to study set a minimum target for yourself and study that minimum target every day. So those sincere daily efforts, they will add to a lot in the long run. So according to my personal experience, there were a few different things that I did differently compared to my friends and peers. One of them that I see a lot of my friends making and a lot of my juniors also making is not revising enough. So people think that if you solve 500 questions, 600 questions, that becomes enough. But in reality, revision actually becomes very important for the final run when you're going for it. So one of the main things that every student should do is revising thoroughly. First of all, summary sheets is something that helped me personally, but if there is another way for a student to revise, then they should definitely revise. At least the last 3-4 days before the exam, try to keep it for revision rather than solving tougher problems. Because in the exam, they ask questions from the minute points, every one of the small points that are often overlooked. So examiners are looking for those points. They will ask from that, and if you have revised thoroughly, then you will easily get marks in those areas. So one of the main things that one of the main mistakes I saw was revision. Second, another thing that I saw was that a lot of students were overexerting themselves. So they would stay up all night and not sleep at all, maybe sleep 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day, and not eat properly, eat all kinds of junk and stuff. So please don't do that. Make sure that your health is proper, because only when your health is at its peak can you perform your best. And the last mistake that I've seen a lot of my friends and students making is being too distracted by social media. In my 2 years, I did not have any social media. The only social media I had was WhatsApp, which I used for my communicating with teachers to ask doubts, as well as some of my friends to discuss doubts and other things like that. So, I mean, if it's okay to have accounts and all of that, but please make sure that you're not getting too distracted by it. And one system of checks and balances that is you study for 1 hour and then you scroll for another 10 minutes. Don't do that, because that 10 minutes of scrolling eventually becomes 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and it takes up your time. So personally, that didn't work for me, and I think a lot of students, they wasted quite a significant part of their time on distractions and with their friends. So plan your breaks accordingly. I'm not telling don't have fun, but make sure that you plan it and that you have your daily targets set, so that as soon as you accomplish those targets, then you can go have whatever fun you want. So yeah, those were the common mistakes that I saw.